So before we actually start this video, I want to give a disclaimer that if you are not 18, do not watch, do not look up this title, and I do not condone anything that happens within this manga that we are going to be talking about / reviewing today. I repeat, if you are not 18, I'm not even gonna lie. You probably heard that. You probably be like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna stay. You probably like 12 years old or something. You still gonna stay, but get off. Responsible sage is kicking in. I'm telling you, get off. Trust me, you do not want these problems. Unless you're unlike me, who you've probably been in the anime / manga community for a while. You've probably heard of this title, which I want to pray for you, but you need to pray for me more because I actually finished this title on my own. What's up, you guys? Chase the Dark Sager, and today we are back with another manga review overview. I feel weird talking about this. I feel weird that I actually have this in my collection physically. Now, if you don't know what series I'm talking about, I can probably describe it to you in enough words that you'll get what I'm talking about. But let me start the story off by saying this first. A viewer, messaged me on Instagram, and he was telling me, that, he was feeling the content and that he was ashamed that I have not reviewed or talked about this series on the channel before. And I asked him the name of the series. I'm not even gonna make y'all wait in suspense. It was Metamorphosis. He told me, how have you not reviewed Metamorphosis on the channel? And I told him, and I'm being honest with you guys, frankly, I've only heard of it through passing, but I've never really researched it on my own or looked it up myself. And he said that you need to review it. And I said, jokingly, I said, if you buy it for me, I will review it. He basically said bet. And I never thought it was this bad. Now, a lot of people gas this up to be the worst thing that they've ever laid their eyes on in humanity. And I can see why after reading this bad boy. And like I said, a lot of people have not finished it, but I have. I've done you the favor of actually not reading this. And trust me, I'm a nasty man. If you are a returning viewer / subscriber, you know that I'm a nasty man. That is my brand over here. I'm the Shonen Jump stan, first of all, yeah. But I am also a nasty man. And this series, it's not nasty. It's disgusting. It's pure filth. It's garbage. I want to incinerate this, but someone bought this for me, so I can't do that. He said I have to add it to the collection, and I'm a man of my word, and I told him if he buys it, I will read it, and I will review it on the channel. So we're here talking about it, and I want you to know, like I said, I don't condone any of this, but there was a lot of mauling in this manga. You get what I'm saying? Like we've talked about the phrase mauling on the channel. You get what I'm saying? This has very triggering content in there, and instead of the R word, you get what I'm saying? The R word, we're replacing that with mauling. That way I don't have to get demonetized for making this video. But there's a lot of mauling in this manga right here. And ooh, I'm just stalling it in case you just want to hear brief thoughts about it. And if this is not making you want to go away, I'm telling you, please just go away. And like I said, I have the physical volume. It's an actual H manga. It's a manga of the H category, you know what I'm saying? The 18 plus older. And there's a physical. It's published by Faku. And if a lot of you guys know who Faku is, first of all, you're nasty. And I'm proud of you if you're of age. If you're not of age, I can't say nothing to you. And I'm going to tell you not to look at that stuff. But I have the physical volume. And usually on these videos, I would show you the front and the back. Or, show you some B-roll. I can't do that because the front is nasty. Well, the front is disgusting. The back, the volume is also disgusting. It's way more disgusting. Trust me, it's not a pretty picture, literally. You get what I'm saying? And the spine, I wanted to show the spine. I'm gonna show a little bit of the spine, right? This is all of the spine that I can show you because the rest of it is uncensored. Like I said, I can't even show the front or the back to you. And guys, can we talk about this real quick? Faku has some really nice, quality print work. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is way nicer than Kodansha. It's definitely giving Viz a run for their money. This is pretty high quality for an H manga. You get what I'm saying? But the content that's in this H manga is not high quality. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's very disturbing. It's very sick. It's a story about love. And what better time to get this review out than Valentine's Day? I'm sorry. Before we get into the review, before I talk to you about my experience with this series, I want to say if you haven't already, you're probably not going to subscribe after you just saw the intro. If you haven't already, go ahead, hit the subscribe button if you like this type of content. We don't usually talk about H manga on here, but this was bought for me, and I gave somebody my word, and I was jokingly doing it, but I still gave them my word either way, so I'm a man of my word. But like I said, if you like anime and manga content, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, like the video, please. please, I'm spending my time and I read this all for you. So please, all you can do is like the video and comment down below your thoughts. And if you have heard of this series, or if you have not, or what do you think about it if you have read it, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you want to give me therapy, I'm available on all my social media links down in the description down below. So, I'm not even feeling to clap this video. This is sick. This is disgusting. I'm trying to tell you guys right now, do not read this. I wish I would have listened to my friends, but I didn't. And I'm not gonna lie, I was spoiled on the mauling part of the manga, but I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. Because you know, a lot of other nasty man manga produced by Web and Weez, aka 7Cs, they have a little bit of mauling in it, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, it's a little bit of mauling. This has, every page is like mauling. Almost every page is like mauling. So let's go ahead and discuss this series. And I don't remember any of the names. I just remember the images. They're ingrained in my head. And God, I can't forget that. The only way I'm gonna forget it is once death hits me, because wow, I cannot forget any of the images that have been burnt in my head. But let's go ahead, like I said, talk about the series. And like I said, I can't put B-roll or anything or images on top. I'll try to find some safe for work stuff. It's gonna be very hard though. But this series is about a girl who just graduated middle school, and she generally doesn't have any friends to hang out with. She used to look down on girls that had a lot of friends to hang out with, and then she realized she was lonely and she wanted to be a girl that hung out with all the other popular girls and stuff like that. So she goes to her mom one day and she asks for a makeover. She gets this makeover, and the first day that she has this makeover, this adult male sees her, starts flirting with her in the store, finds her attractive, and decides to take her out to a karaoke bar. And after he takes her out to the karaoke bar, he starts forcibly, you know, pushing his way through. I'll say that. He forcibly starts pushing his way through, or forcing himself upon this young lady that is underage. She doesn't want it at first, but she's very confused because she's never had male attention like that before. And like I said, in this story, she's looking for love. And so this guy's putting the moves on her. He even gives her some type of enhancement. It's really not an enhancement, you know, it's one of those things like, you know, that you put in someone's drink that you shouldn't, because that's just really wrong in general. But he does that. He lures her in by taking this thing, this enhancement. It's really not an enhancement. She takes it. He does what he has to do, and she enjoys it. He defiles her. Like, he just says the most utter trash stuff to her while they're in the moment, and she's confused on whether she likes this or not, but it turns out she really does like this. So after this point of the story, all this happens. She's been with her first man, her first lover. She hangs out with other girls at her school, and they tell her basically to get a sugar daddy, right? And she gets the sugar daddy, but she actually gives out some sugar. You get what I'm saying? She gives out some sugar. And he's like, you know, he's really like the stereotypical sugar daddy where, you know, it's like a super old man and it's a really young woman. He's really the sugar daddy stereotype, but she gives up sugar, like I said, and she gets paid. She gets like 30K, which, you know, that's a lot of money, but still, you know, she gives out sugar. You get what I'm saying? She's underage. So she gives out sugar. Boys at her school catch her, right? They catch her in the act. Well, they catch her with the man, take a picture, and decide to blackmail her. And they say, you gotta do whatever we say. And so she does whatever they say every day after school or every day during school. And the main characters, the girl, her friends, they get jealous and they get mad because she's getting all these boys' attention and she's hanging out with the boys, and she's dissing, you know, hanging out with the girls, because obviously she has to do what these guys are saying. So these girlfriends eventually, right? They eventually start to bully her. And she runs home. She doesn't want to go to school anymore. Well, home isn't a safe place for her either, because her father recently lost his job. He comes home drunk one night because, you know, he's trying to cope with losing his job, and he mauls his own daughter. I can't make this up. And yes, the mom is in the household, so he mauls his own daughter with the mom in the household, and the daughter strangely begins to enjoy it after a while. Then the mom finds out. So then the mom kicks her out, right? This story isn't good, like I said. The story really isn't good. And so, after this, she goes and ends up living with her first lover, you know, the first guy. And he eventually pimps her out. And I'm going to just leave the rest of the story like that, because the ending is very tragic and sad. And it had to happen. But I really wish I didn't read any of this. So, I just gave you guys a synopsis, the plot. Oh, I gave you most of the plot. I read like 6 or 7 chapters of this, so if I gotta suffer, you gotta suffer too. And like I said before, this story it's not good. It's not good by any means at all. And this is my first H manga that I've ever read. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm a nasty man, but I'm not disgusting. No, if you watch H, you're not disgusting, but this is disgusting. This is disgusting H. But how can I put this gently? You know, it was bad already. It started off bad, but I never thought that it could improve on being so bad that it just becomes utter dog water. You get what I'm saying? Like, at first it was bad, and then it just became utter dog water. Like, it's like, this is like the scum of the earth type stuff. Like, I don't know what was going through this guy's mind when he made this, but it never needs to go. He needs to be under the jail. That's what that needs to be. He needs to be under the jail, because there is no reason you should have thought this story up, thought it was okay to draw this. And this girl's, like I said, underage the whole story. And she enjoys this? She's a masochist? Underage with older men? Like, I get it. She's looking for love. Who isn't looking for love? I'm looking for love. You looking for love? Well, I'm not looking for love. I have a girlfriend. But you might be looking for love. This is like the worst love story I've ever read. I can't even lie to you. This is the worst love story that I've ever read. Like, oh my God. Like, it's not good, guys. I'm trying to tell you, it's not good. And the artwork, there's plenty of artwork, but it's not really even art. It's just, like I said, it's trash. Like, it's not good. I don't know how to tell you guys more, like, how this is not good. And this is my first experience with it. This will be my last and only experience, because I will never open this book up. When I have a child, I will burn this book, because I will never need him stumbling across my Nasty Man manga. If he ever stumbles across the Gal Gohan, he can't hit the World's End Harem yet until he gets like 15, 16. But if he hits the Gal Gohan, that's cool. If he hits the Hitomi-chan, that's cool as well. He can't hit the prison school, like I said, until he's like 16 or something. But this, no. I want to save my child. Like, this is the story that makes me want to put parental lock on stuff when I get older. You know, like, our generation was supposed to have a parental lock on stuff, but we really didn't, because our parents didn't really know how to use the internet like that. Since we know how to use the internet, put parental lock on your stuff, because this is... There's a special place I'm going to go when I die, because this is a sin that's just far too great. I don't know why I read this. I mean, I know why I read this, but it's not good. It's really not good. If I had to rate this on a scale of 0 to 10, this will be negative infinity. Negative infinity. No, don't put yourself through this. Like I said, I read 6 to 7 chapters of this. I read the whole story. A lot of you guys probably haven't even read the whole story. I read the whole thing. This is scarring stuff. When I read this, because I read this all in one day, I wanted to quit manga. I didn't want to look at my manga collection no more. Because how could I have this filth in the same room with all this peak right here? That's disrespectful. And now I got to put it on the Nasty Man shelf with all the other peak. That's even more disrespectful. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. This manga is not good. Can we even consider it a manga? Yeah, it's a manga. It's not good. Paper quality is nice though, and the actual book quality is nice too, especially with the little slipcover. That's fire. I'm not gonna lie, that's fire. But I wish it was something else besides this. And shout out to Faku, man. Like, Faku, if you see this video, support your boy, man. Hit your boy up. I might review some more good content. Maybe Patreon exclusive type stuff. That way I can actually show some of the stuff. Maybe only OnlyFans if I make one. If I do Faku related content. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section down below. Images have been burned in my head that I will never ever forget, and now I will take with me to the grave. So yeah, that's about it for the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you are new to the content, you haven't already, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, post notification bell, like the video. Please like the video. Keep the lights on in here, and don't, for each like that you guys give me, I will forget this. Please like the video and comment down below. Like I said, if you have experienced this manga, or if you have heard of this manga. And like I said before, if you are not 18, if you're not of age, do not read this. But man, this is depressing. But you already know I gotta give a huge shout out to our Patreon pledgers for going ahead and financially supporting the channel, guys. I highly appreciate what you guys are doing for me, financially donating on Patreon. And I gotta give a huge shout out to the YouTube members for also financially donating on the YouTube side of things as well. And you know I gotta give a huge shout out to Broke Boy Gang and the person that gifted this to me on my Thrones account gift thing. Like, if you don't know what Thrones is, basically I have a wish list. You can buy stuff on there, and it keeps my address safe and private, and it keeps, like, you know, your address and, you know, buying credentials private as well. So if you want to buy me something off my wish list, you can. Link will be in the description down below. But yeah, not this. Not this. At least I thank you guys for watching. If this was even a video worth watching, I'm sorry. Dark Sage out. I'm depressed. Peace.